You see this container, this plastic container, is one of the containers we use for secondary storage. This one too is for secondary storage. The one for primary storage is the plastic bag that you put your waste in inside your kitchen or the smaller dustbin. This container is good for commercial building. This is the type they roll out and wrote Cleaner Lagos initiative on. The problem is that the people who are generating this way, who want to throw this way, they are small girls, small boys who have no patience. Their own is just to dump. So they will not dump inside this thing. They will be dumping on the floor. They won't dump it because, but this one is like this one now is for house to house collection. If you invest in this and put this about 200 liters container, the roro bin the compactor can come in and carry this. Within few minutes, it's gone. This one too, their compactor can carry this one. But if you use it in the right place, they don't need to put all this on the street. Where they can put this one through, there is some strategic area like where there is no residential too much. The people that are moving on the road want to throw sweets, this and that, they can strictly put it there. That's what this one is meant for. You understand? But to say you want to use it to be doing a kind of, you are introducing communal depot back. And we have phased out communal depot in Lagos. As far back as 10, 15 years ago. Because we found out that was what made the volume of waste to be available everywhere in Lagos. So what they now did was to introduce house to house, and that's why the last administration bought a lot of this and distributed it to every homes. And they have georeferenced all those homes. They know the landlord, they know everybody. It got into a state that they linked the distribution of this to land use charge, where landlord now goes to Olusosun and says, I've paid my land use charge, can you please give me this? So that thing is missing now. Compared to high volume that is being produced, it's not that the Vision Scape cannot do it. It's not that they can't do it. But what I'm saying is that they should look for, change their operational way or structure by studying the waste pattern, the disposal system, the transportation system, and the one that could be useful and that what will make their turnaround to be fast so that they won't have backlog in the city. So they must use the right container they should take this one out of the street. That's my own advice, because they can give it to commercial buildings. The volume of waste this one can take is small compared to what people generate every day. And if they said you want to go and bring the roro bin, we have phased out the use of roro bin is for market. You understand what I'm saying now? The roro bin are for market. And large area, construction site. That's why you have the roro bin. Everybody must have the habit of having a container in front of his house, and you must have a kind of transport plan whereby your truck is given a designated area, you know the number of houses you must collect, and you must have a timetable of maybe every Tuesday I must be on Bode Thomas Road, every Wednesday I must be in Adelabu, and all the houses will put their bin in front of their houses. And you can go there easily within 2 minutes, you have offloaded one, and you go and come back, go to the transfer station, then come back to the city and take your waste. Olusosun has outlived its purpose. The state government should be planning to wind down and close further activities in that area. By now, they should come up with closure plan, reclamation, closure plan, because waste has been dumped in that area as far back as 1986 or 87. They started dumping there. You understand? Over 40 years there. Or almost close to 40 years. Now, it is not a planned landfill. The leachate, what we mean by leachate is that when open waste is being dumped in an area that is not lined, that is not what? Lined. You are dumping waste in an area that is not lined. What do you get finally is I'm trying to see if I have geotextile and HDPE liner to show the difference between an ordinary dump site and a landfill. In the landfill, you have to line the base after you use clay and laterite surface after the excavation. Then you want to bury the waste. Before you bury it, you line it. You look at the topography of the area. The lowest point, you control your leachate to that area. Collect the leachate and go and treat it. But in the case of Ojota, nobody lined the dump site. The leachate have been percolating, have been attenuating into the soil several years. The effect will be felt in Magodo, more in Magodo, because if you look at the Ojota area, all those Olusosun area, Ojota, Magodo, K2, their underground water is heavily polluted. We have done post-impact assessment of Olusosun long time ago. The iron quantity in the water is above the normal. In fact, if you look at the kind of way the landfill in that area, because I use at the same all the dump sites in Lagos. When I was handling solos, sometimes we will see placenta. We will see woman's skull. We will see even a dead body. We will see pesticide can, asbestos, tires. All these are highly contagious. And if rainwater fall on the open naked waste, the water that seep into the underground is what's referred to as leachate, and is very, very poisonous. So the health hazard in that area is very high. I'm concerned with the people living in that area. In fact, if the Lagos State government want to do the right thing now, is to look at how to, do you know that land is cover an estimated maybe over 40 to 41 hectares of land. They are just wasting that land. The solution to that place now is to exhume some of the waste that is above the ground level, remove them, evacuate them, get that place back to ground level, because it's in the city. The land is still useful. They can do it, but it's going to be costly. That's what we call total reclamation. You close the site, you reclaim, and we can turn that place to energy city, whereby the gas that are even down beneath of the way that's been landfill, because I remember there was a time they were using soil blanket to cover that area to reduce the smell, to reduce the ignition of fire at the site. But at the same time, right now, the layer they have put on top of that portion of land now is higher. Now, that place is being rendered useless. The only solution is when they create a new site, or we try to see how we can put a combustion machine there that will remove all those waste and combust it. You understand what I'm saying? Combust it and get that land back and use it maybe for international car park or international garage, or we convert it to energy city, where the waste to energy plant that we put there will be useful for maybe lighting the street light of Lagos instead of using generator. That is the value chain I think it could happen in that area. The Nigerian Environment 2018, I want the government to pay more attention to environment. Everything we do, we don't have any other environment called Nigeria apart from our land mass. So what we do on our land mass, we need to pay attention into it. The issue of flood, desertification, poor waste management, management of hazardous waste, ozone layer depletion, Niger Delta pollution in the Niger Delta and its cleanup. Governments should try as much as possible to look for funding, adequate funding to tackle this menace. If not, we need the environment. The environment don't need us. We have to be very careful, because it is in the environment we build our skyscraper. It is the environment we ride our best car. It is in the same environment we drink our water. And the environment is our livelihood. So if we don't take care of the environment, I don't think the environment will take care of us.